Your person has just canceled their Christmas plans, and the reason is you, my dear soul, so please don't rush past this moment. Whatever you do, don't skip over these words. Take a slow, deep breath and really hear what I'm about to say, because this is not a random moment and it's not an accident that this message is reaching you right now. Something soft yet deeply important has been unfolding quietly in the background of your life, and it is meant to touch your heart at this exact moment. I need you to stay with me until the end, because something powerful is waiting for you, and the clarity coming your way is not something you want to miss. While the world around them is busy with holiday noise and celebrations, your person made a decision that may look small from the outside, but carries enormous emotional weight on the inside. They chose to cancel their Christmas plans. On the surface, it might seem like nothing more than a schedule change or a confusing choice, but beneath it lies a strong emotional current that has been building for a long time. Christmas isn't just another date on the calendar. It represents family, comfort, tradition, and emotional safety. People don't walk away from plans like that without a serious reason. This wasn't a sudden or impulsive decision. It came after many long, quiet nights where they lay awake replaying memories of you over and over again. Every time they tried to push you out of their thoughts, you came back even stronger. They were supposed to be somewhere else by now, surrounded by people who expected them to show up, wearing a smile they had already promised. But as the day approached, something inside them grew heavier and more incomplete. No distraction worked. That emptiness wouldn't leave, and that emptiness was you. Sit with that truth for a moment. They reached a point where pretending to be happy felt harder than facing their own truth. They realized that celebrating while ignoring their real feelings would feel fake and hollow. Sitting at a table full of people while their heart was somewhere else, with you, felt more painful than spending the day alone. They didn't cancel to make a statement or draw attention. They canceled because their heart refused to stay quiet any longer. If you're feeling this connection, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and comment, "I am ready," to let the universe know you are open and listening. Your energy helps this message reach the people who need it most and keeps this journey alive. This Christmas, your person understood that decorations mean nothing without real emotion behind them. Gifts feel empty without genuine feeling attached. They listened to holiday songs and noticed the words felt hollow because the soul-level connection they once shared with you was missing. What they truly wanted wasn't a party or a routine. They wanted peace. They wanted clarity. More than anything, they wanted the one person missing from their world, and that person is you. Something big is unfolding as this story continues, so stay present. Your person has been going through a quiet but intense inner transformation. They've been revisiting old fears, rushed decisions, and missed chances, asking themselves why things happened the way they did. No matter how much time passes or how hard they try to move forward, you are still the one who matters. They tried to be strong and convince themselves it was all over, that the chapter was closed. But the heart doesn't follow logic when love is involved, and deep down, their heart has never truly let you go. They have been quietly calling your name for a long time, patiently waiting, and this cancellation is the moment they finally listened to that inner voice. It is about choosing honesty instead of staying comfortable in a routine that no longer feels real. It is about admitting they are exhausted from pretending to be okay while feeling empty inside. They reached a point where they could not keep going through the motions of a holiday while carrying unresolved emotions about you. So they stopped and took a step back. That pause is far more connected to your energy than you may realize right now. They want to feel alive again, and they want to speak to you without filters, defenses, or walls. They have been holding in so many words they were afraid to say, and now those words are weighing on them. They want to understand where things went wrong and whether there is still a chance to heal what was broken. For them, this Christmas became the moment where enough was finally enough. You may have felt unusual emotions recently, sudden memories, a heaviness in your heart without a clear reason. And that is because their decision has already caused an energetic shift your soul noticed before your mind could explain it. They are not sitting alone in sadness. They are searching for truth and alignment. They are finally facing the things they avoided for so long. And deep down they know that losing you has been their greatest regret this year. They no longer want distance or silence. They want you even if they are still unsure how to reach out and say it. Stay with me, because this is only the beginning of what is unfolding behind the scenes. Something powerful is approaching, and your patience right now holds more strength than you realize. My beloved soul, please stay with me, because what comes next goes much deeper than you expect. Do not skip a single word, because the truth I am sharing is the key to understanding the silence you have been feeling. The canceled plans were only the surface, the part visible to everyone else, but beneath that choice is a storm of emotions they have hidden from others and from themselves for a very long time. Something big is waiting for you, and it begins with realizing that their silence has finally become heavier than telling the truth. They have tried to act normal around friends and family, putting on a brave face so no one would question them. But inside they feel restless and unsettled. Nights feel longer, sleep comes lightly, and their thoughts grow louder with every quiet moment. When the world slows down, your presence returns to their mind again and again. They keep wondering why your memory still feels so alive and why your energy still has the power to shift their entire mood. They are beginning to see that even their happiest moments feel incomplete without you. This holiday season has acted like a mirror, bringing clarity through reflection. If you feel this same pull right now, take a moment to subscribe so we can continue this journey together, and comment, "I feel the shift," to anchor this energy into your reality. They tried everything to make these feelings disappear by throwing themselves into work, filling their schedule with plans, and forcing smiles until it hurt, but nothing worked. Every attempt to move forward without facing their feelings only made the emptiness in their chest louder. That is when they finally understood they were not missing a holiday or a moment in time. They were missing a person, and that person is you. They remember how safe they felt with you, how easily conversations flowed, and how even silence felt peaceful when you were together. They remember the way you noticed the parts of them that no one else ever did. And because of that, the idea of celebrating something like Christmas without that deep bond suddenly felt wrong. They've been carrying a heavy sense of guilt, replaying the harsh words spoken in moments of anger and the important words they never said when they had the chance. The regret of leaving too soon or staying silent for far too long has been weighing on them. As the holidays drew closer, all of these feelings came rushing back, because this season has a way of making the past impossible to ignore. They are finally seeing how fear guided their choices and how ego got in the way of the honest communication you both needed. They now understand that pride was the main thing stopping them from reaching out, but that wall is starting to crack. They are not proud of how things ended, they aren't comfortable with the distance that's grown between you, and they can no longer pretend that you don't matter. Something meaningful is forming because they are choosing emotional truth over surface-level happiness. They are tired of celebrating a life that looks fine on the outside but feels empty inside. They crave depth, real meaning, and honesty, and every time they search for that truth, it leads them back to you. If you felt an unexpected pull lately or a memory of them surfaced out of nowhere, that isn't a coincidence. Emotional bonds move in both directions, and when one heart begins to shift, the other often feels it too. This realization matters because your person is standing between fear and courage right now. They're afraid of rejection, of reopening old wounds, and of hearing things they may not be ready to face. Still, their courage is slowly growing stronger than their fear. They're finding the bravery to speak honestly and to take responsibility for their role in everything that happened. They're learning that avoiding pain only stretches out the healing, and this year they don't want to wait any longer. They don't want another year filled with unanswered questions or emotions left hanging. They want clarity, peace, and to finally understand where they stand with you. They've imagined countless outcomes, some hopeful and some frightening, but one thing never changes. The moment they picture reaching out to you, they feel lighter, and the moment they imagine staying silent, the weight returns. That's why this moment is so important. They now understand that a true connection is rare, and when you find something like that, it isn't replaceable or forgettable. Holiday happiness means nothing to them if their heart feels disconnected from what matters most. The past hasn't magically disappeared, but awareness has finally arrived, and that awareness is the first step toward real change. They're no longer running from their feelings. They're listening to their heart and to a truth that clearly leads back to you. As you move forward, stay grounded and calm. Remain open but protect yourself. Not every reconnection needs to be rushed. because some of the most beautiful things unfold gently, one step at a time. Your patience holds real power right now. Something is quietly being prepared, and things are aligning in your favor even if you can't see it yet. This is only the beginning of what's coming, because behind the scenes, something deep and meaningful is taking shape. Right now, this person is going through something much deeper than anyone around them realizes. While others believe they simply changed their holiday plans, their inner world is being completely reset. They are finally questioning the old beliefs and fears they've been holding onto for so long and taking an honest look at the stories they told themselves just to get through the days without you. They are beginning to understand that time didn't erase what they felt for you, and distance didn't weaken their heart. If anything, the silence between you only made the truth of their feelings louder and impossible to ignore. For a long time, they tried to believe that if they waited long enough, those feelings would fade, but instead they grew stronger, deeper, and more real. They've been watching you from afar, even if you had no idea. They may not have been physically present, but emotionally they were always there, wondering how you are and whether you're truly happy. They catch themselves thinking about whether anyone else in your life understands you the way they once did. Every time they imagine you smiling or finding happiness without them, a sharp pain tightens in their chest. They compare every new connection to what they had with you, and nothing ever measures up. Conversations feel empty, laughter feels forced, and even in crowded rooms they feel alone because you're not there. This constant comparison has worn them down, reminding them daily of what they lost. This Christmas became a breaking point for them because emotions are heightened during this season. Memories return without warning, and the heart starts asking questions that can't be avoided. The biggest one they can't escape is why their heart keeps returning to you. They know they caused confusion in the past and understand now that they hurt you, even if it wasn't intentional. They're finally admitting that they walked away when what was needed was courage, not distance, and that realization has been heavy to carry. Regret follows them in quiet moments, reminding them that love isn't about being perfect, but about having the courage to show up even when it feels scary. They know they didn't fully show up for you before, and now something deep inside them wants to make that right. They spend time imagining conversations with you, rehearsing what they would say and wondering how you might respond. They fear you might be distant or unwilling to listen, but even that fear feels better than the emotional numbness they've been living with. They're tired of feeling disconnected from themselves and want to feel alive again, knowing the only place they ever truly felt that was with you. You might believe they forgot you or moved on easily, but the truth is they've been carrying you with them quietly and painfully. They're questioning timing, wondering if they deserve another chance, and asking themselves if you could ever trust them again. These thoughts make them cautious, but they don't stop them because the need to reconnect is stronger than their fear. Honesty has finally become stronger than the fear of hearing you say no. Your person has grown emotionally in ways they hadn't reached the last time you were together. They see things much more clearly now and understand what truly matters. They want to talk, not argue, and they are ready to listen instead of constantly protecting themselves. For the first time, they are willing to fully own their actions. This change didn't happen overnight. It came from loneliness and deep self-reflection. You're hearing this now because your heart is still connected to theirs in a way that can't be fully explained. Even if you tried to move on, that connection never really disappeared. It simply went quiet for a while. Now it's beginning to awaken again. Be gentle with yourself and don't rush to conclusions. Let everything unfold naturally. Your person is learning how to approach you with genuine respect and honesty this time, instead of the fear and mixed signals they showed before. This phase is about preparing the heart and the mind. What's coming next isn't small or random. Something deeply meaningful is being prepared for you. Stay present and don't rush past this moment, because this is where things finally start to make sense. Even if everything feels quiet, something powerful is happening behind the scenes. This is the stage where their emotions are turning into real intention. They're no longer just feeling a vague pull. They're beginning to understand exactly what those feelings are asking of them. Their heart has stopped whispering and started demanding complete honesty. They've reached a moment of true inner clarity. They see now that avoiding you never brought peace, it only delayed it. The restlessness they feel isn't just about missing the past, it's about wanting to make things right. They're asking themselves difficult questions, wondering why they walked away from something so real and why they chose comfort over courage. They now understand that believing time would fix everything was a mistake, and that only honesty can do that. Before going further, they feel called to speak their truth openly. They are starting to see you in a new way, not just through memories but with deep appreciation for who you truly are. They recognize your patience, your depth, and your ability to love sincerely. They understand now how rare what you shared was and that true soul-level connections don't happen often. This realization has humbled them. They're no longer blaming timing or circumstances and are finally taking responsibility for themselves. Even though fear is still there, fear that you may have healed without them or closed your heart, the desire to be honest with you has become stronger than that fear. They've been thinking about how to approach you differently this time, with clarity instead of confusion and calm instead of pressure. They don't want to repeat old patterns or hurt you again. They want to be clear about their intentions and about what you truly mean to them. Something important is waiting for you, and you may already be noticing signs like recurring thoughts or sudden waves of emotion. These are signals of alignment that happen when two deeply connected people begin shifting at the same time. Your person is learning that real connection requires vulnerability, speaking truth even when it feels uncomfortable. They are preparing themselves emotionally to do exactly that. Listen to this carefully. There is no need to rush anything right now. You are allowed to move at your own pace, protect your boundaries, and say no to anything that doesn't feel right to you. This journey was never about losing who you are. It's about seeing whether something can be rebuilt in a healthier, more grounded way. Your person understands this, which is why they are being cautious and thoughtful instead of acting on impulse. They want to come to you emotionally whole and steady, not driven by fear or confusion. They are beginning to understand that real love shows itself through consistency, respect, and genuine presence. Lessons they didn't fully grasp before but are learning now. The energy between you is slowly shifting, moving away from regret and toward intention, from silence toward the possibility of honest communication. Things are aligning step by step. They are starting to feel the weight of truth more than the temporary comfort of distractions, realizing that no amount of noise or celebration can replace the space you left in their everyday life. They are remembering the little things, the way you listened, the way you cared without expecting anything back. These memories no longer hurt. Instead, they are stirring something awake within them. They now see how rare it was to be with someone they didn't have to impress or pretend for, someone they could simply be themselves with. They are also becoming aware of where they were immature and where they avoided responsibility. Those realizations aren't easy, but they know they're necessary to grow. They feel a strong pull to reach out to you, yet they are holding back because they don't want to come to you emotionally unprepared. They want to be clear, sincere, and respectful. That's why everything feels slow. But slow doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means they are moving with purpose. At the same time, you've been changing too. You've healed, discovered your worth, and learned not to chase what should come naturally. Your person can sense the strength in you, and rather than pushing them away, it makes them respect you more. They worry that you may no longer feel the same, and that fear humbles them. They are learning that real love honors timing and respects boundaries. They are preparing themselves to accept whatever response you give, which shows a level of maturity they didn't have before. You are not dealing with the same version of them anymore. As everything continues to unfold, trust your intuition and honor your feelings, but don't jump to conclusions. Allow clarity to arrive on its own. Your person is slowly stepping out of emotional hiding, getting ready to be seen and to speak honestly. And remember, you are not just waiting. You are living, growing, and evolving. Anything that enters your life now has to meet you where you are today. Something meaningful is approaching, so stay aware, stay calm, and stay true to yourself. Something powerful is waiting for you.